She don't text back to nobody, she don't let hands to the party, unless it's back. See, I'm one of them boys in GDC.
Touchdown, new faces. Overseas, I brought blue faces. Suitcases, true pace. My gold grills got a mind racing. Pop pills and that Freemason. Margiela, I'm drag racing. Don't come if you ain't fucking. I'm on drugs when I'm in London. In public, on drugs when I'm in public.
No trouble, no worries on your mind. Oh baby, baby, you're my type, exactly what I like.
Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Only time I feel at peace is when I'm stoned or in the rain. I had struggled for so long, I think I finally gone insane. Almost lost the will to live, thoughts are blowing out my brain. But I know I'm not a coward, I could never pass the blame. my problems, all my struggles, all my pain. Run away from all my problems, all my struggles, all my pain.
All my struggles, all my pain, wrapped up in a cellophane. In my pocket, there's no stopping every time it starts to rain. Made it pose, that's for sure. Catch me walking out the door. I'ma leave this fucking place and I won't leave no fucking trace. All the beliefs all on the ground. Yes, I'm lost, I'm never found. This is my life, living with a frown. Friends telling me to try to stay up, but all I can do is just lay down. Tossing and turning, rolling over, finna light me up this doja. Sit and think I'll call my friends, but before that I'll take
my problems, from my struggles, from my pain. Found the will to stand and fight against the hatred and the shame. I refuse to redirect my feelings, I accept the blame. I've become the one I am from everything I've overcame.
all my struggles, all my pain, wrapped up in a cellophane. In my pocket, there's no stopping every time it starts to rain. All my struggles, all my pain, wrapped up in a cellophane. In my pocket, there's no stopping every time it starts to rain. All my struggles, all my pain, wrapped up in a cellophane. In my pocket, there's no stopping every time it starts to rain. All my struggles, all my pain, wrapped up in a cellophane. In my pocket, there's no stopping every time it starts to rain.
And we're live, folks. Gerald Simeon here with my co-host, Farrell Montgomery. Very big thank you to everybody watching at home. We were having a little bit of technical difficulties to start out the night, but everything should be good and on track now. So we're going to head to our first matchup. It's a 6-man ladder match for our brand new Hardcore Championship. You all stay tuned and enjoy the show. I'm going to try to fix some of these technical difficulties before this match starts. And we're jumping right into it with our first match here. Our 6-man ladder match for that brand new Hardcore Championship. Wham Bam is our title holder. He cashed in that $1 million championship that he won last week. Well, the last week we were on air, that is. Got his $1 million. He's sitting a very rich man now. And he also got that brand new Hardcore Championship, which you guys will get to see for the very first time at the end of this match when we get our winner.
That's right, Gerald. Big thank you to everybody watching at home. Hopefully you enjoy the action here tonight on New Era Wrestling Thursday Night Throwdown. Lots of action going on here in this match already. Starting off with a big bang here tonight. Big belly-to-belly suplex there from Trash Main to Finn Jacobs. Master Mechanic with a belly-to-belly to Wham Bam. Fang Wang working on Mike Hunt on the outside of the ring. Huge DDT there from Sven Jacobs to Trash Man.
And the action seems to be spilling onto the outside of the ring. But Mike Hunt, oh, never mind. Huge backdrop there from Sven Jacobs. Mike Hunt working on Fang Wang. Decides to focus his attention on Wham Bam, the champion. And Master Mechanic goes over and takes a shot at Fang Wang.
And Trash Man on the inside of the ring working on Sven. Setting up for something big here. And Sven Jacobs was able to reverse into a suplex of his own.
Sven Jacobs looking really good out the gate, and a huge DDT there from the Master Mechanic to Mike Hunt. We could very easily have a brand new hardcore champion. Very first title defense here tonight for Wham Bam, and this title that none of you guys have even seen yet. I will tell you, it's quite a fantastic looking championship belt, if I may say so myself.
And unfortunately, this week, Daryl Buford was unable to make it here with us, so we won't have any backstage call segments or any kind of interviews or anything tonight, unfortunately. Hopefully, he'll be feeling better for next week and be able to make his return. And a huge choke slam there from Master Mechanic on the outside to Fang Wang.
And Wham Bam was looking for something big there, but Mike Hunt able to reverse into a nice DDT of his own. Trash Man setting up with a huge sidewalk slam on the inside to Sven Jacobs. And Wham Bam with a nice slam on the outside to Mike Hunt. Fang Wang with a German suplex over there to Master Mechanic. And Trash Man throwing the ladder into the ring. And Wham Bam hits a huge powerbomb, a sit-out powerbomb there on Mike Hunt. Fang Wang with the exploder on Master Mechanic. I seem to have missed something on the inside. Sven Jacobs is busted wide open. I think he got hit with that ladder. And Fang Wang up at the top, reaching for that hardcore title. Could have a new champion here tonight.
And Trash Man finally wisely trying to break it up. And now Mike Hunt and Trash Man knock the ladder over, and Fang Wang is hanging, dangling, and an electric chair drop from Master Mechanic. Carnage all over the ring.
And now Master Mechanic is setting up the ladder in the middle of the ring there for himself. But Sven Jacobs climbs right into the ring. And Sven's going to be meeting the Master Mechanic right at the top of that ladder. And throws him right down to the ground. And Trash Man able to work his way up there and stop Sven from getting the championship belt. But he hasn't quite completely stopped him yet. Sven is fighting him off with everything that he's got. He wants to get a hold of that hardcore championship. Trash Man and Mike Hunt both going to try and stop him here. Sven just refuses to give up. He's got a grasp on that belt, very, very tight grasp. But finally, Trash Man able to powerbomb him down off the top of the ladder, and he rolls right out of the ring.
And our champ Wham Bam is completely incapacitated on the outside of the ring. And Mike was looking for the dirty deeds there, but Trash Man able to reverse, and now he's straight up the ladder. We could have ourselves a new champion here. Trash Man has his hands on the title. Wham Bam finally comes to his senses and rolls into the ring. He's climbing to the top, trying to stop Trash Man. He does not want to relinquish that title in his very first defense here tonight, and he's able to knock Trash Man down.
And Mike Hunt is just standing in the ring, celebrating, not even realizing what's going on behind him. Wham Bam working on getting that title down. Sven Jacobs has made his way to his feet. Decides to go back to the outside and back in. And now Mike still working on Wham Bam. Huge powerbomb off the ladder there from Mike, and Sven Jacobs incapacitates Trash Man to the outside. Huge dirty deeds there to Wham Bam from Mike Hunt, and Fang Wang's back in the ring now that Mike Hunt's climbing up to the top, reaching for that title, and Fang Wang realizes
Fang Wang back into the ring now, making his way to the top of the ladder to battle against Mike Hunt up there at the top. And Sven Jacobs to the other side, looking to pull him down. And pulls Mike Hunt down. Now Fang Wang is the lone man at the top of the ladder. Master Mechanic, everybody's back in the ring now. Fang Wang is hanging from the top. And the ladder has been pushed out of the ring. Fang Wang, huge power bomb from Master Mechanic there.
And Trash Man hits a huge move there on Wham Bam. A modified neck breaker, so to speak. Absolutely destroyed him, and he hits him with another one. Wham Bam has got to be completely out of the picture. And now Trash Man grabs another ladder. This has been one hell of a chaotic match to start off our night here on Thursday Night Throwdown, and the action's only going to keep on continuing.
And now Trash Man makes his way to the top, and he's got a hold of that title. Sven Jacobs makes his way up to completely stop him. And Sven Jacobs up at the top of the ladder by himself now. But Fang Wang trying to do anything he can to stop him. And Wham Bam with a huge elbow drop to the outside on Master Mechanic.
And Sven Jacobs still up at the top of that ladder. But Fang Wang looks like he's about to powerbomb him straight down. And now Fang Wang looking to climb, but Sven able to pull him down before he can even get to the top. Irish whipping the champ over into the ropes. And now Trash Man, sneaky as can be, climbs his way to the top, and he's trying to grab hold of that new title. Sven Jacobs was gonna pull it up, was gonna push the ladder over, but realized that Trash Man has already got a hold of that title, and we've got ourselves a new hardcore champion just like that. Trash Man has pulled down that hardcore title. That Wham Bam just won last week. Actually, technically 2 weeks ago, but our last broadcast. Very chaotic matchup to start off our night for that new hardcore championship. And I'm sure we're going to see plenty more spectacular matches coming with that title here on New Era Wrestling Thursday Night Throwdown. Please make sure you stick around. Hang tight through our technical difficulties that we're going to be working with here tonight. And there's a nice fresh look at that New Era Wrestling Hardcore Championship belt. And a brand new champion. The action continues next with a matchup between Slippery Slope and Demarashi in a rivalry matchup. Please stick around on Thursday Night Throwdown.
Check the top pocket of my denim jacket. Pull the zipper down, I have some things here for you. When were you born, girl? Looking like an 80s movie. Back to the future, light up pumps, bust a move for me. Tell me how you like it, show me how you get it. You seem right for me, are you from the side of town? Tell me how you like it, show me how you get it. You seem right for me, are you from this side of town? I've been here before. I stay close to your side like an arcade Gallagher 24/7. I got that vaporwave, retro glass slide into heaven. retrograde, slide into heaven. And I've been here before. I'll stay close to your side. Flashing lights through the neon lights make you trip. Let me take you back to 1986. I'm not an angel. I'll be your enabler. I'm not an angel, no. I'll be your enabler. I've been here before. I'll stay close to your side like an arcade Gallagher 24/7. I got that vaporwave, retrograde, slide into heaven. And I've been here before. I'll stay close to your side. Flashing lights through the neon lights make you trip. Let me take you back to 1986. And I've been here before. I'll stay close to your side like an arcade Gallagher 24/7. I got that vaporwave, retrograde, slide into heaven.
And we're back with some more action. A rivalry matchup between Slippery Slope and Demarashi. And now making his way down to the ring from Elkhart, Indiana, Slippery Slope. The first matchup between Slippery Slope and Demarashi was a tables match, and Slippery Slope came away with the huge victory in that matchup, but the rivalry continues here tonight. Demarashi looking to get a W on the board, his first W since starting his career in Thursday Night Throwdown New Era Wrestling.
Slippery Slope looking to completely annihilate Demarashi here tonight. You already know that this is going to be a great rivalry matchup just by looking into his eyes. He's a very fierce competitor looking to destroy his opponent here tonight. And now making his way down to the ring. He is from Yamaguchi, Japan. He is Demarashi.
This man is very, very mysterious. Still haven't quite figured him out. He's only had one match thus far in New Era Wrestling Thursday Night Throwdown history, and it was that loss against Slippery Slope. But the rivalry continues here tonight, and he's going to look to put a W on the board against his arch nemesis, Slippery Slope. For those of you watching at home on your stream, be sure to click the eye at the top right of the corner and select who you think's gonna win the main event matchup between Mike Honcho and Big Al for that New Era Wrestling Heavyweight title. And also make sure you click that like button and the subscribe button to keep up with all the action. Let's get this match underway. Slippery Slope starting with an Irish whip to the corner.
And DiMarashi using that speed. Huge full Nelson slam there from DiMarashi to Slippery Slope. These two men are going to be looking to tear each other apart here tonight. And the first pinfall from Slippery Slope. One. And he raises him up. He's just toying with him.
And a huge drop kick there from Slippery Slope to DiMarashi. Smashing his face into the top turnbuckle repeatedly. This is one of those power versus speed matchups that we've got going on here. Slippery Slope obviously the more strong and more powerful of the two competitors. DiMarashi obviously the quicker. The Slippery Slope waiting for DiMarashi to get to his feet. Off the second rope, misses the drop kick. DiMarashi using his speed to his advantage. And Slippery Slope back with the power game on the huge forehands.
And a huge power slam there from DiMarashi, showing a little bit of power of his own. Swift kick to the lower back. Really trying to punish his opponent. Going up to the top rope. Waiting for Slippery Slope to make his way to his feet.
And he misses the double axe handle. Looking for a Hurricane Rana, but it's reversed. Dropped right on his face by Slippery.
And Slippery Slope showing that power, completely deadlifting DiMarashi and slamming him to the canvas. And DiMarashi with a very unique slamming maneuver, but it's reversed by Slippery Slope. And an Irish whip over into the corner, and a huge spear to the midsection, followed by an overhead slam from Slippery Slope, and now he's feeling it.
Yeah, Slippery Slope looking to make quick work here of DiMarashi. Hits him with that huge finishing move. The Slippery Slope. 1, 2, and a kick out just before 3 there. Slippery Slope cannot believe DiMarashi was able to kick out. But he's not going to let it faze him. He's going to continue punishing his opponent.
And a very uncharacteristic move going to all the way to the top rope here. Waiting for DiMarashi to make it to his feet. And it's a reversal.
Huge reversal there from DiMarashi into that power slam. This match is really any man's game here. Either man could come away with the victory, but Slippery Slope with another spear into the corner. Hit to the midsection, and that jawbreaker reversal there from DiMarashi, followed by some powerful kicks into the corner. Hoisting Slippery Slope upside down in the Tree of Woe. And he's looking to inflict some serious damage here. What is he going to do here? The huge stomp to the chest. Slippery Slope's got to be feeling it after that. DiMarashi is in total control.
Whipping him into the corner. Kick to the midsection into a headbutt in a punch. What is DiMarashi doing now? He's on the outside of the ring setting up. The huge drive-by drop kick there from Demirashi. Slippery Slope's in trouble. We've got a pinfall.
1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Slippery Slope. Gonna take a lot more than that to keep Slippery Slope down.
Huge jawbreaker reversal there from Slippery Slope. And he sets him up and drops him down on that top rope. Going for a pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Demirashi. Slippery Slope signaling that this could be the end, but just goes for a pinfall. 1, 2, and another kick out at 2.
Slippery Slope cannot believe it. Inflicting serious damage here on Demirashi. But Demirashi's got a little bit left in the tank until that huge spear. Spear out of nowhere from Slippery.
And picking him up, looking for an overhead belly to belly, but Demirashi fighting back with everything that he has left. Huge kicks there. Nice kicking combination from Demirashi into a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Slippery Slope.
Demirashi cannot believe it, but he's going to have to keep on putting the pressure on Slippery if he wants to walk away with a victory here in this match. He cannot get frustrated. Slippery Slope over in the corner playing to the audience, trying to get everybody on his side and get the momentum back in his favor.
Setting him up. Huge punch to the face, and he hits him again with the Slippery Slope. Pinfall. 1, 2, 3, no!
Demirashi just able to kick out. I cannot believe my eyes. Able to kick out of that second Slippery Slope there. And still got some fight in him. A dragon screw leg takedown there from Demirashi, and now he's trying to get the momentum in his favor. Might have been a mistake, though, playing to the audience. He's got to keep the pressure on Slippery Slope if he's going to walk away with a victory here tonight. And a huge German suplex there from Slippery Slope. Demirashi barely able to make it back to his feet.
And a huge spear in the corner again. And the overhead suplex. The belly-to-belly overhead suplex, and Slippery Slope looks like he's setting up again for that Slippery Slope suplex. The Triple S. There it is. Triple S Slippery Slope suplex. This could be it, folks.
1, 2, 3, no! Demirashi just able to kick out once again. I don't know how he's digging deep into the tank, able to kick out of the third Triple S Slippery Slope suplex. And a huge suplex there from Slippery Slope.
And the misses the elbow drop there. Demirashi found something deep in the tank. Running on pure adrenaline here. And the GTS to Slippery Slope. He's in trouble. 1, 2, 3, no. Slippery Slope hangs on to fight another day after the GTS from Demirashi.
And a huge elbow drop there from Demirashi. Got to keep the pressure on Slippery Slope while he's got him where he wants him. A series of strikes there. What a beautiful series of kicks. And Slippery's in a lot of trouble here, but able to maneuver his way back into this matchup. Looks for a drop kick, but Demirashi sidesteps. Overhead punch. And then a nice little suplex there from Demirashi. This is really anybody's matchup at this point, but a huge powerbomb out of nowhere from Slippery Slope. Demirashi rolls out of the ring very smartly.
And Slippery Slope hits a huge elbow drop from the top rope to the outside on Demirashi. Both men incapacitated.
But Slippery Slope makes his way to his feet. First man to his feet after that huge elbow drop to the outside. But Demirashi able to throw Slippery back into the ring. Keeping the pressure on him. Looking for that GTS once again, and he hits it. The GTS, go to sleep, Slippery Slope. This could be it, folks.
1, 2, 3, and Demirashi able to knock off Slippery Slope in one hell of a rivalry matchup here tonight. I can't believe Demirashi was able to come away with the victory there. And this rivalry is raging on. Make sure you guys stick around for the rest of the action here tonight.
Yeah, that's right. We've got a huge matchup coming up next between the cousins Don Corleone and J Money. We've got an action-packed matchup. After the Don Corleone J Money match, we still have 3 other matchups. So we've got a total of 4 matchups left for you here on New Era Wrestling Thursday Night Throwdown.
Make sure you don't touch that dial, folks. Like and subscribe. Comment who you think is going to win the matches. Participate in our poll up ahead. And thanks for watching as always.
Take my pain away. Don't find no ops, not today. Watch me skirt up, star fuck, smoking dang. And she following me, she kissing on my face. And they plotting on me, bitch, but not today. Not today, not today, not today, not today, yeah, yeah. Not today, not tomorrow, or the next day. But I bet she come back like a boomerang. Heartbreak, baby, I feel all this pain. Feel like her prisoner, she got me going insane. Right now, get that shit out my face. Got bitch in my lap, step away. Feel that chakra, I can sense all the fake. You was fucking with him, you so lame. She love me now, and I tell her not today. Good drugs, only thing to take my pain away. Don't find no ops, not today. Watch me skirt up, start fuck, smoking dang. And she following me, she kissing on my face. And they plotting on me, bitch, but not today. Not today, not today, not today, not today, yeah. All up in my face, I got no time for you today. These games you play, the reason why I always fade during the day. These popping pills be numbing me, the pain it never fade away. She hit my line, I tell this bitch can't change no side and feel the main. And I can't feel a thing. You on my mind, I need a break. Hit on my line, I wish you'd stay. And you the only one I pushed away. She love me now, and I tell her not today. Good drugs, only thing to take my pain away. Don't find no ops, not today. Watch me skirt up, start fuck, smoking dang. And she following me, she kissing on my face. And they plotting on me, bitch, but not today. Not today, not today, not today, not today, yeah.
you think you knew me?
And we're back with our next matchup, making his way down to the ring from Elkhart, Indiana, Don Cordion.
And Don is still climbing the ladder, looking for that New Era Wrestling Heavyweight Championship title match. He's getting one step closer with every victory. But he lost last week, 2 weeks ago, against Andy Reid in a triple threat with Andy Reid and J Money. It was a family affair, but he was unable to come away with the W, so he's back to the drawing board here, facing up against his cousin J Money. Once again, he's already beat him in a singles match, I believe in week 1 or week 2. He's looking to do it again here tonight.
And now making his way down to the ring, he is from Elkhart, Indiana. He is J Money.
J Money has had a streak of bad luck ever since we've started here in New Era Wrestling. He has not come away with a single victory. Looking for a big one here tonight against his cousin, Don Cordion.
J Money is quite a fierce competitor, but for some reason he's found a streak of bad luck and has not been able to break the cycle of losses. Make sure if you're watching you stick around the rest of the show. We've got 2 more championship matchups as well as a 4-way elimination matchup. United States title is on the line later tonight in a 3-way elimination. Craminator Andy Reid and the champion Edwin Shore looking to go at it. And this match is underway. J Money starting with a huge German suplex there on Don Cordion. Nice kick to the chest.
And a huge backbreaker there from Don Cordion to J Money. Got him in a chin lock there. Trying to drain all the energy possible out of J Money. And Don Cordion looking very vicious and very fierce thus far. Huge punt kick to the midsection. Fireman's carry. Don looking to make quick work of J Money here tonight. Irish whip. And an elbow to the back of the head.
Huge DDT there from Don Cordion looking for a quick victory. 1, 2, no, just a 1 count there after the huge DDT. Don's got to keep the pressure on if he wants to walk away with a victory here. Another fireman's carry there from Don Cordion. And another Irish whip. And drops him straight on his face.
There was a lot of height there. He got on him and a huge inverted DDT there. Or an inverted face buster there from Don Cordion. He's completely dominating J Money thus far in this matchup. I don't even think J Money knows where he's at. But just as I say that, he gets a nice reversal. But Don with a fireman's carry once again.
Don Cordian able to keep J Money exactly where he wants him in this match thus far.
And the huge spear there. Huge spear from Don Cordian. Completely laying J Money out. But he's setting up for another one. And another huge spear there. That's got to be it. But Don going up to the top rope. What's he looking for here? Waits for him to get to his feet.
And a huge crossbody splash from Don Cordian. This could be it, folks. 1, 2, 3, no.
J Money just able to kick out in the nick of time there, right before the count of 3. And he's in some serious time crunch situation here. His back is against the wall. He's going to have to do a lot if he wants to come back and get a victory here in this matchup against his cousin Don Cordian. A nice spinning back kick into a drop kick. Another drop kick. And the swinging neck breaker there from J Money. J Money has found exactly what he's looking for. He's got the momentum back on his side. And the brain buster there from J Money. Pulls him back into the middle of the ring, goes for a pinfall. First one from J Money. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2 from Don Cordian.
J Money cannot let frustration set in. He's just got to keep on going. Keep the pressure on Don Cordian. Looks like he's setting up again here. And the huge lumbar check. The lumbar check from J Money. And instead of going for the pinfall, he looks to pick him up. But a jawbreaker there from Don Cordian. And the momentum swinging back in Don's favor.
And Don with an Irish whip over to the corner. Sets him up on the top rope. Looking for something huge here. And the suspended DDT there from Don Cordian. What a devastating maneuver there from Don. J Money fighting deep within, looking for some more momentum. Inverted DDT there. J Money doing anything he can to keep himself in this matchup. A very interesting sidewalk slam there at 1, and a kick out at 1. It's like a fireman's carry sidewalk slam there from J Money. Goes up to the top, to the second rope there. Waiting for Don to get to his feet. And a huge punch to the face, a nice forearm there from J Money. Don was looking for a DDT there, but J Money able to get out of it. But then Don puts him back in his place with a fireman's carry. A huge shot. Devastating punches to the face there. Completely rocking J Money's world.
And another inverted DDT there from J Money. J Money looking deep within, trying to find anything he can. Going for that brainbuster once again. J Money hitting Don with that brainbuster again. And a judo throw there from Don Cordian. Very back and forth matchup, but Don setting up.
And the spear. He hits. No, it was reversed. J Money able to reverse the spear into a DDT. Looking for that brainbuster again, and he hits it. That could be it, folks.
But J Money not even going for a pinfall. Could that be a mistake? A judo throw again from Don Cordian, and now he goes for a pinfall. But J Money kicks out instantly.
Inverted DDT from J Money. J Money keeping the pressure on, but these men just going back and forth. They know each other so well. Huge DDT there. That's all, folks. But Don doesn't even go for a pin once again. Oh, another impaler. An impaler face buster there.
Somehow these men are digging deep within and going literally back and forth, move for move. And the face buster from Don there. Don setting up for that spear once again. Could he hit it?
And he hits no. It's reversed once again.
Don Cordion gets his spear reversed once again into a DDT from J Money, but then hits him with a fireman's carry.
And the huge DDT busting J Money wide open. This has been one hell of a back and forth contest here so far, folks. And another DDT from Don. Don just seems like he wants to inflict as much punishment on J Money as he possibly can. And vice versa. Neither men going for pinfalls when they should. And just inflicting more damage on each other. And J Money going for that brain buster once again. I think J Money's hit that brain buster about 4 different times. But Don Cordion just keeps coming back for more.
And now Don looking for that spear once again. And it was once again reversed. J Money has got the spear on lockdown. And another brain buster. That has got to be it, folks. How many more brain busters can Don Cordion take?
Don Cordion pulls out that face buster, goes for a pin. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2. J Money showing his resiliency. And another pinfall. No. And Don Cordion sending J Money face first into the turnbuckle. And a fury of kicks to the chest.
That sitting down suplex again from Don Cordion that we've seen a few times in this match. And an inverted DDT from J Money. These two men absolutely do not have a giving up bone in their body. They're just continuing to inflict more and more damage. And the electric chair drop from Don Cordion. Could this be it? Don does not want to go for the pinfall. Looks for a kick to the chest, but a dragon screw leg takedown from J Money. Huge elbow there from Don. And the impaler face buster from Don Cordion once again.
Can't help but feel like these men have pulled out every move in their book. And this could be it. 1, 2, 3. Finally, Don Cordion able to put J Money to rest. That was one hell of a back and forth matchup we just had between J Money and Don Cordion. Finally, Don Cordion able to put an end to J Money. Coming up next, we've got our 4-way elimination match between the Shawn, Apocalypse, Big Chuck B, and Hick Ross. The winner's gonna go on for a Hardcore Championship title match next week on Thursday Night Throwdown. And then, of course, we have our Triple Threat United States Championship match and our main event for the New Era Wrestling Heavyweight title between Big Al and Mike Honcho. It is a 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Do not touch that dial. And make sure you stick around for more New Era Wrestling action.
Always cuts me off when I'm not around. I can tell he's over, so I leave that bitch, I'm skipping town. I need to get you out of my system. Change the dial, I won't miss ya. You will never be with me. You will never be with me. You will never be more than a fucked up memory. Yeah, that's ruined my life and pull me close to death. Now I'm getting high for the thrill of it. I must admit, I'm selfish as it seems. You will never be, you will never be with me, baby. I know I don't wanna give in tonight. You will never be, you will never be with me, baby. I know I don't wanna give in tonight. She said you're over dramatic, why won't you stop with the panic? Mixing uppers and downers won't make you gravitate. I'm leaving you today, tell you kiss it straight. Don't call me when you're coming down. I'm an old fiction addict with old-fashioned ecstatics. I can't fix it, but I'll miss her till her shadow disappears. Feels like it's been years, but it's barely been 5 minutes, and I already wish that you were here. You will never be with me. You will never be with me. You will never be more than a fucked up memory. Yeah, that's ruined my life and pull me close to death. Now I'm getting high for the thrill of it. I must admit, I'm selfish as it seems. You will never be, you will never be with me, baby. I know I don't wanna give in tonight. You will never be, you will never be with me, baby. I know I don't wanna give in tonight. As it seems, you will never be, you will never be with me, baby. I know I don't wanna give in tonight. You will never be, you will never be with me, baby. I know I don't wanna give in tonight.
And we're back with some more New Era Wrestling Thursday Night Throwdown action. Making his way down to the ring, Elkhart, Indiana is where he's from. The Sean. This man is still looking for his first victory here tonight. The winner of this matchup is going to go on next week to compete in a hardcore championship matchup against Trash Main and a number of other superstars.
And making his way down to the ring, he is from Georgia, Apocalypse. This man is one true redneck. He likes to think of himself as Stone Cold Steve Austin reincarnated in the ring. Still looking for his first victory here in New Era Wrestling as well. And this would be a big one to move on next week to get a shot at that new Hardcore Championship that we just unveiled tonight. And now making his way down to the ring, he is from Indiana, Big Chuck B. Big Chuck looking for a victory here tonight as well. I guess you'd have to be kind of stupid to not be looking for a victory if you're competing here in a ring in New Era Wrestling Thursday Night Throwdown.
Yeah, I would definitely say you're in the wrong business if you're not looking for a victory when you're stepping in that squared circle. And we're on to our last competitor here in this fatal four-way elimination matchup. He is from Indiana. His name is Rick Ross. He's like the country version of Rick Ross. He enjoys long walks on the beach and hunting. Probably also likes fishing too. Driving big trucks and riding the dirt trails and killing animals and shooting guns. But here in New Era Wrestling, he's looking for a W, his first one, and a shot at some gold. Particularly the Hardcore Championship next week, if he can come away with a victory here tonight.
And our Fatal 4-Way Elimination match is about to be underway here, folks. Well, let's get it on. Big Chuck B and the Sean working on each other. The Sean throws Big Chuck out of the ring. Hick Ross with a nice throw there on Apocalypse. Chuck B with a shoulder. Whatever. Apocalypse throwing Hick Ross out of the ring. Forgot to mention that this is also an Extreme Rules matchup as well as being a Fatal 4-Way Elimination. Big Chuck B with a nice belly-to-belly slam on the Sean.
Apocalypse was looking under the ring for something, but Hick Ross was able to stop him before he could get anything out. And now the action is back into the ring. A nice gut buster there from the Apocalypse. And a backbreaker from Apocalypse. In our first pinfall, just a 1 count there. Chuck B with a backbreaker to the Sean. And Sean rolling himself out of the ring and out of harm's way. Apocalypse with that nice knee drop there to Hick Ross. Chuck B destroyed the Sean, now looking for somebody else to pick on. And he goes for Hick Ross, but Hick Ross with a huge slam off the Irish whip there. And now the Sean going to pick the bones of Chuck B. Hick Ross looking for something under the ring, and he's got himself a baseball bat. Nails Chuck B right in the back of the head. And the Shawn going to town on Chuck. Hick Ross showing his power with that overhead throw by the freaking head. And now looks for a huge... Oh, he busts his face into the top turnbuckle there. I thought he was going for a powerbomb. Spine buster from the Shawn on Chuck B. Apocalypse clotheslines the Shawn and then clotheslines Chuck B, both from behind.
Huge clothesline there from Chuck B to the Shawn. And Hick Ross with a shot to Chuck and the Shawn both. Apocalypse into the ring. And a huge big boot there from Hick Ross to the Shawn. Apocalypse clotheslining Chuck B out of the ring.
Hick Ross was looking for that huge clothesline, but the Shawn was able to reverse with a fireman's carry. And now a nice snapmare. You got him in a jawbreaker there. Hick Ross with the underhand suplex 1. Kick out at 1. And Chuck B's got a sledgehammer, but Apocalypse hits it right out of his hands. And a jawbreaker there from Chuck B. Swinging neckbreaker from Apocalypse on the outside to Chuck B. And the clothesline from hell from Hick Ross to the Shawn on the inside. Could have our first elimination. 1, 2. Just barely able to kick out in the nick of time there was the Shawn. And we've got a huge powerbomb on the outside from Apocalypse to Chuck B. And he's got him also in a Boston Crab. And he's tapping, but he's on the outside, so it doesn't even matter. And Hick Ross busting the Shawn wide open on the inside of the ring. And goes for a pinfall. 1, 2. Just able to kick out once again. The Shawn is in a world of trouble right now. Hick Ross has him right where he wants him. Chuck B and the Apocalypse going back to the outside of the ring. Clothesline there from the Shawn. Another clothesline. And a drop kick. And a huge DDT there from Hick Ross. Goes into a pinfall. 1, 2, 3. No. The Shawn just able to kick out once again. And rolls out of the ring into a safe place. Now Hick Ross focusing his attention on Chuck B. Slams him to the canvas, and Apocalypse looking to capitalize. 1, 2, and Chuck able to kick out before the count of 3. Getting double teamed now by Apocalypse and Hick Ross. But Apocalypse with a huge face buster there. The running bulldog to the Shawn. Hick Ross looking for the clothesline from hell on Chuck B, but he was able to get him in the fireman's carry to reverse. Apocalypse incapacitated the Shawn, but Chuck B now throws Apocalypse out of the ring as Hick Ross rolls out of the ring as well.
All of these men are definitely taking a beating here in this match so far. Apocalypse rolling Chuck B back into the ring, but he's met by a huge spinebuster from the Shawn. And now the Shawn going to the outside of the ring, looking underneath the ring for some goodies. And he's got himself a ladder, but Apocalypse able to throw it out of his hands. Chuck B goes for a pin on Hick. 1, 2. Hick Ross able to kick out just before the count of 3.
And now Chuck B rolls to the outside of the ring, and he's looking under the ring for some weaponry. He's got a steel chair. Goes to hit Hick Ross, but he rolls out of the way. And on the outside of the ring, the Shawn bottom. The Shawn hitting the Shawn bottom on Apocalypse. And on the inside, Chuck B's got a single leg Boston Crab on Hick Ross. Hick Ross could be in trouble here. And Hick Ross is tapped to the single leg Boston Crab from Chuck B. And he's our first elimination. Now it's down to 3. Apocalypse and Chuck B working on the Shawn. He's probably going to be the next man eliminated. Huge belly-to-belly suplex there. And a huge spine buster. Chuck B's got both men incapacitated on the outside. Throws Apocalypse back into the ring. And the Shawn staggering his way to his feet. Chuck B is looking the best out of all 3 men that are left. He's got the most left in the tank. Can he come away with a victory and a shot at the hardcore title next week? Was setting up for something, but the Shawn came in and broke it up, dropping him off that top turnbuckle. And now focusing his attention on the Apocalypse as Chuck B rolls out of the ring.
A little fireman's carry there from the Shawn. And a huge spine buster. Apocalypse with an uppercut. Looking for a boot. But the Shawn sidesteps. And Apocalypse with a nice wrestling takedown maneuver there to the Shawn. Luthie's press. And a fury of fists to the face. Falls down on the pin. 1, 2, 3. And the Shawn has been eliminated by Apocalypse. And now it's down to Big Chuck B and Apocalypse. And Chuck B comes in with that huge clothesline right off the bat.
This is really any man's matchup here. Apocalypse looking for the stunner, but Chuck able to evade disaster and hits a spear out of nowhere. This is it, folks. 1, 2, 3, and that's all she wrote. Big Chuck B walks away with his first victory here, and he's going for a shot at the Hardcore Championship next week. One hell of a match. And now we're into the nitty-gritty. Our next matchup is a 3-way elimination between Craminator, Andy Reid, and our United States champion, Edwin Shore. And then our main event is Big Al versus Mike Honcho in a best 2 out of 3 falls matchup. Please do not touch that dial. Stick around for plenty more action on Thursday Night Throwdown.
Feel
time, get off my mind. Last night I thought about ending it all. Every day passes, I don't know what's wrong. Everybody acting so weird. Can't lie, I don't wanna be here. I lost my mind, that shit's long gone, long gone. I lost my mind, that shit's long gone, long gone. Now I don't wanna love anymore, don't wanna feel shit. Getting numb, I think of you on some real shit. I don't wanna love anymore, don't wanna feel shit. Getting numb to pass the time, get off my mind.
And we're back with some more action for the United States title. Making his way to the ring first from Elkhart, Indiana, Andy Reid. Andy Reid came away with a huge victory last 2 weeks ago against his cousin and his brother. And now he finds himself in a triple threat elimination match for the United States title. Facing off against two bitter rivals between Kraminator and the champion, the narcissist Edwin Shore. This is sure to be an exciting matchup.
And now making his way to the ring from Elkhart, Indiana, Kraminator. Kraminator was our United States champion. He was the second one in history. Held the title for a week and lost it in his first title defense to Edwin Shore. And then lost again 2 weeks ago in his rematch to Edwin Shore.
But he was lucky enough to get another opportunity here tonight in this triple threat elimination match, where it honestly could be any man's match. Any one of these three competitors could walk away here tonight as our United States champion for New Era Wrestling. And now making his way down to the ring, he is from Texas, and he is our New Era Wrestling Thursday Night Throwdown United States Champion.
He is the narcissist Edwin Shore.
And Edwin Shore is our very first United States champion to ever successfully defend the title. He has a reign of 14 days going strong right now. And this is his second title defense. I guess technically his reign is 21 days because we had a week off last week. I wasn't counting. So he is our longest reigning title holder yet in New Era Wrestling. Looking to keep that title for even longer here tonight. And he's going to have a daunting task ahead of him.
Facing off against two of New Era Wrestling's finest competitors, Craminator and Andy Reid, both looking to rip that title off his waist. And this is an Extreme Rules 3-way elimination. And there's a look at that beautiful United States title that is on the line here tonight. Introducing once again. Never mind, the match is right underway.
Craminator starting off, putting Andy Reid in a headlock and hits him with the nice enziguri. Edwin picking the pieces with a nice elbow drop. The bitter rivals working together to start this match. Trying to take Andy Reid out of the equation so they can focus on each other. Craminator with a nice suplex there. And Andy Reid now back to his feet and back in action. Irish whip to the corner, but Craminator with a reversal. Huge clothesline there, and Andy Reid rolls to the outside. Probably a smart move, honestly. Let the two men take care of each other, but he's back right in the ring, right off the bat. Huge drop kick there from Edwin Shore. Now focusing on Andy Reid. Huge code breaker there to Andy Reid, and he's back to the outside. Not looking too hot thus far in this matchup.
Craminator with a nice kick to the midsection there on Edwin. Edwin, nice reversal into the backdrop there on Craminator. And now Andy Reid back into the equation. Going straight after the champion. And a nice little double team there between Craminator and Andy Reid. Huge knee there, showing some ups. Knees Craminator right in the face from the top. And Andy Reid looking for something crazy here off the second rope. A top rope backbreaker.
Yeah, Andy Reid, we don't call him the Messiah of the backbreaker for nothing. He will find a way to put you in a backbreaker any way possible. And that nice face slamming suplex, looking for a quick pinfall on the champ. 1, 2, no, not even a 2 count. And the huge, wow, the huge suplex backbreaker there from Andy Reid. And the huge enziguri there from Craminator after the Irish whip to the corner. Kramer has the upper hand at this moment in time. A series of chops. And Edwin with the inverted DDT there to Andy Reid. Andy Reid kicked in the face and then shoulder tackled straight to the canvas there. And a pinfall, 1. Kick out at 1. Now Kraminator going for a pinfall. 1. And another kick out at 1. Seems as if the two rivals really just want to get Andy Reid out of the equation so they can focus on one another. Inverted face buster there from Kraminator. And Edwin Shore rolls out of the ring. Kraminator going for another pin on Andy. 1. Kick out at 1 again.
And a nice kick to the lower back there. Kraminator working on Andy on the inside. Well, Edwin is incapacitated on the outside. Back and forth exchange of punches there. And Kraminator looking to lock in the Coquina clutch. But for some reason, Edwin saved Andy's life there. In the 1989 there. Edwin Shore hits Kraminator with the 1989, both men incapacitated, and he just continues to work on the midsection of Kraminator.
And now he's setting up, waiting for someone to get to their feet. Springboard drop kick to the back of Kraminator's head, and Kraminator rolls out of the ring. Edwin Shore in control. Andy Reid, pump handle backbreaker on the champ, and Andy Reid is feeling it. Spinning back kick, Irish whip, drop kick, another drop kick, and a swinging neck breaker from Andy Reid on the champ. Going for a pinfall here. 1, kick out at 1. Edwin is not giving up that title that fast and easy. And now Kraminator focusing his attention on the champ. And Andy Reid with a nice little tackle there on the champ. Elbow to Kraminator, back of Kraminator's head, and a huge German suplex there. Now Andy to the outside, looking under the ring for some weapons to inflict as much damage as possible. Got a baseball bat, but then he just drops it and hits a huge knee on Kraminator. Deciding he doesn't need weapons to inflict a huge suplex backbreaker there. Andy Reid, huge knee in the corner, in total control of both men. And another knee in the corner. But the champ able to reverse. Enziguri there with the help of Kraminator. And then Kraminator turns his back and punches Andy Reid right in the face. And he's got it locked in. The Coquina clutch. Andy Reid is in so much trouble here. But Edwin's saving it again. Saving Andy's life. And Kraminator hits a huge maneuver there on our champ. And the champ rolls out. And now Kraminator got a pinfall on Andy Reid. 1, 2, kicks out at 2. Andy Reid showing his resiliency.
Andy Reid was looking real good there for a minute, but now he is getting manhandled by Kraminator. Edwin with a surprise roll-up pin. 1, 2, and if the ref would have got down counted that right off the bat. I think that roll-up pin even surprised the ref. That could have been a 3 count, and Craminator could have been eliminated there. And a pinfall from Edwin. 1, 2, kick out at 2 again.
And now Andy Reid got the champ up on his shoulders. Drops him down right on the top rope there. And a pinfall. 1, 2. Kick out at 2 there from the champ. Andy Reid looking to continue to inflict damage on the champ here. But Edwin works his way out and hits him with the 1989. Andy Reid is laid out, and a dragon screw leg takedown on the champ there from Craminator. Craminator focusing his attention on Andy Reid now.
Huge German suplex into the full Nelson suplex. Holds his grip. Looking for that third German suplex there on Andy Reid. Andy Reid is in a lot of trouble now. Craminator looking great. Could be setting up for another Coquina clutch. And here it is. Is Edwin Shore going to save him again? In the ring just in time. Andy Reid taps out. And he is the first man eliminated in the matchup from the Coquina clutch. And a huge German suplex off the second rope there to the champ.
Craminator's looking great right now, folks. DDT to the champ. I have a feeling Craminator might walk away from this match with the United States title in his clutches. He's got that Coquina clutch in on the champ, and this could be it, folks. The champ's in a lot of trouble, and he taps. The Coquina clutch was the story of this match, and we've got ourselves a new United States champion in the name of Craminator. He is now a 2-time United States champion, feeling that that title is back home where it belongs. One hell of a matchup here, folks, and we've still got one more left in our main event. Mike Honcho defending the New Era Wrestling heavyweight title against Big Al in a best 2 out of 3 falls matchup. I'm still in total shock and awe that we now have a new United States champion once again in Craminator.
Roll the blunts, get the liquor, let's get high.
And now, the moment you've all been waiting for. The main event, the main attraction of the night, is for the New Era Wrestling Heavyweight Championship in a best 2 out of 3 falls matchup. The challenger backstage, making his way down to the ring, accompanied by his special security.
He is from Elkhart, Indiana. Big Al. Big Al looking to take back what he believes is rightfully his. Made a big claim 2 weeks ago, came down to the ring, told everybody backstage that they didn't have what it takes to stand toe-to-toe with him. And then he ended up losing his title in the main event that night. Looking to take that bad boy back from Mike Honcho here tonight in this 2 out of 3 falls matchup. And I think he's got a pretty good chance of it. Although I will say the longer the match goes, the better chance Honcho has of retaining. Big Al likes to come out and incapacitate his opponents as quick as possible and make short work of them, hitting them with a series of spears and jackknives. Jackhammers, I'm sorry.
And Big Al looks poised and ready to go for this nice main event match we have coming up here for you on New Era Wrestling Thursday Night Throwdown. And now, making his way down to the ring, the New Era Wrestling World Heavyweight Champion from Elkhart, Indiana, Mike Honcho.
I can't help but feel like Mike has a bit of a concerned look on his face as he makes his way down for his challenger, Big Al. Our champion looking to do whatever it takes here tonight to retain his title and continue being the World Heavyweight Champion. He is a 2-time champ. And a beautiful look at our heavyweight title that is up for grabs in this match. The New Era Wrestling World Heavyweight title. And introducing again our challenger, the coveted, the amazing Big Al. And a look at our champion. He is very smelly indeed. Mike Honcho. He left his poncho at home. Handing over that beautiful New Era Wrestling heavyweight title to the ref. The ref showing Big Al what he thinks is his title in a show to the world. This is for all the marbles, folks. This is what these men train for week in and week out. And we're underway. Best 2 out of 3 falls. Big Al starting off with a bang. Huge punch and a pump handle slam. Honcho's already in trouble and the match has just begun. He's gonna have to use that speed to his advantage. Huge headbutt there to Big Al. And a punt kick to the side.
And a nice enziguri there. Honcho looking good off the bat. And going under the ring for some weapons. He's going to need all the help he can get. And he's got a sledgehammer, but Big Al instantly attacks him as soon as he gets in the ring. Irish whip. Misses the boot. Honcho looks for a drop kick, but Big Al hit him with the elbow. And a nice suplex there from Big Al. Big Al putting the hurt on Honcho thus far in this match. And a power slam. Setting him up in the overhead.
Honcho using that speed, able to hoist Big Al up on his shoulders, but not enough power to keep him up long enough to do any damage. Huge full Nelson slam there from Big Al. And Honcho finds himself in a world of trouble already.
And the spear, the huge spear from Big Al, right off the bat. Not even 2 minutes into this matchup and we've already got a spear. And he's setting up. Jackhammer.
Huge jackhammer there from Big Al in the first pinfall. 1, 2. Just barely able to kick out is Honcho. Big Al always looking to make quick work of his opponents. And he's looking to do a great deal of damage right off the bat here to Honcho. In the nice inverted DDT there from Honcho, using his speed to his advantage. But Big Al just too powerful. Gets him down with that shoulder block and hits him in the face with the sledgehammer.
Honcho with a nice double leg takedown there on Big Al. In the backbreaker. Quick pinfall. Not even a 1 count. Big Al just way too powerful. And a nice face buster there from Honcho. And another headbutt.
Honcho fighting his way back. Digging deep within. Took a lot of punishment early in this match already. And a nice sliced bread there from Mike Honcho. And he looks like he's setting up. He's got him in that crippler crossface. That's how he won the title back to begin with. Big Al's in a lot of trouble here. He's got it cinched in tight. But Big Al holds on and does not tap. Able to maneuver his way out of the submission hold that has won Honcho his title back. But Honcho keeping the pressure on. And a nice buckle bomb there. Mike Honcho looking good. Going for a pinfall. 1, 2, not even a 2 count. Big Al just way too powerful to stay down.
And that nice drop kick to the back of the head there. And Honcho going back to the outside for some more insurance. Looking under the ring. He's got himself a steel chair. And a shot straight to the back of the head into the midsection. Honcho using that chair and disposing of it to the outside of the ring. Looking for Big Al to get to his feet. And a springboard drop kick there from Honcho. Going for a pinfall here. This could be our first pinfall. 1, 2, and a kick out at 2.
That's the first 2 count that Honcho's got on Big Al. Every other time he's kicked out at 1. But he is not done. Huge spear, no. Reversed into a DDT. And he appears to have been busted wide open. And another slice spread there from Mike Honcho. Honcho's looking really good as this match continues. The further that we get into this matchup, the better chance Honcho has, for he has a stamina advantage over Big Al. And another vicious headbutt there from Honcho. And Honcho looks like he could be setting up for that crossface maneuver once again, and he's got it cinched in. And he gets him to tap. We've got 1 fall on the board. 1 more to go for Honcho and 2 to go for Big Al. Big Al's in a lot of trouble now. And I think he feels the pressure. Huge hip toss judo throw there from Big Al.
In the spear out of nowhere. Big Al hits him with the spear. He's getting psyched up. And he's got him in the pump handle. And Big Al with the pump handle slam, dropping Mike Honcho right on his face. Big Al knows he's in a lot of trouble. And the swinging neck breaker there.
And that was a huge swinging neck breaker. Big Al looking to get his way back into this matchup before that. Get himself a fall on the board before it's too late. Looks like he's setting up for that jackhammer. Huge jackhammer there from Big Al. He could be on the board with a pin. 1, 2, no. Honcho able to kick out. And Big Al's got to be getting frustrated at this point. He's down by a fall, and he can't seem to keep Honcho down. Went for a hit with that sledgehammer, but Honcho able to roll out of the way. And he hits him with the sliced bread once again. And now he's got the sledgehammer, but then decides to throw it away. And he's got that submission maneuver cinched in once again. This could be it, folks, and that's it. Honcho retains the title against Big Al. 2 falls to 0. I can't believe my eyes.
One hell of a championship matchup we had here. Big Al gave it all that he had, but now he's going to have to go back to the drawing board and work his way back up the ladder here on New Era Wrestling to get himself some more shots at the championship title. He fought a valiant effort. Took it to Honcho, but Honcho's resiliency and speed and submission maneuvers were just too much for him to handle.
Gotta say a big thank you to everybody watching at home. Thanks for tuning in to another wonderful week of Thursday Night Throwdown here with New Era Wrestling. We've got plenty more action coming up next week. Thanks again for watching.
Good fight, good night. We love you all.